Welcome to my Colombia stories. This one hurts. I thought I'd found something real in Medellin. Took me $38,000 to realise she'd found me first. Scott here. 44. Divorced 2 years when this happened. The kind of divorce where you sign the papers and feel nothing. Not sad, not angry, just empty. I'd heard about Medellin. Guys at work talked about it. Digital nomads, cheap rent. Beautiful women who actually wanted a stable guy. Not like back home where every date felt like a job interview I was failing. I landed in January, rented a place in Poblado, started hitting the coffee shops with my laptop, playing remote worker, playing fresh start. Met Paola 3 weeks in. Seemed like fate. Of course it wasn't. Let me tell you how I figured that out. There's this coffee shop on Calle 10. Pergamino. Popular with expats. Good Wi-Fi. Decent coffee that doesn't taste like burnt tyre. I went there most mornings. Same table if I could get it. Corner spot. Window view. She walked in on a Tuesday. I noticed her right away. Of course I did. Every guy in that place noticed her. But she wasn't dressed for attention. Jeans, white blouse, hair pulled back, carrying a laptop bag and looking for an outlet. The place was packed. Only empty seat was across from me. She looked at the chair. Looked at me. I nodded. She sat down. We didn't talk at first. She ordered a Tinto, opened her laptop, started working on something. Spreadsheets. Numbers. I kept glancing over, trying not to be obvious about it. After maybe 20 minutes, she sighed, closed the laptop, rubbed her eyes. I took the shot. Rough morning. She smiled. Tired smile. Real one. Just work, always work. Her English was good, slight accent, made everything sound softer somehow. What do you do? I work in retail. Manager at a clothing store in Centro Commercial Santa Fe. But I want my own place. My own boutique. That should have been my first warning. The dream. Always a dream with these stories. But I didn't see it then. I saw a woman with ambition. Working a real job. Dreaming of something better. Everything my ex-wife had stopped doing 5 years into our marriage. We talked for an hour. Her shift didn't start until noon. She came to Pergamino most mornings to work on her business plan. I came most mornings to pretend I was working. She asked what I did. I told her, software consulting, remote work. Could do it from anywhere. That's amazing. So free. Yeah, free. That's what I was. We exchanged numbers. She suggested coffee again. Same place. Thursday. I spent 2 days thinking about her, told myself not to get excited. Told myself Colombian women probably collected gringo numbers like baseball cards. Told myself she wouldn't show. She showed. Same table. Same laptop. This time she bought my coffee. Insisted on it. You're my guest in my city. We talked longer this time. About Medellin. About her family. Mum lived in the comunas. Dad left when she was 8. She put herself through university. Business administration. Worked her way up at the store. But it's not mine, you know. I make money for someone else. I want something that's mine. I got it. Hell, I'd spent 20 years making money for someone else, building someone else's company, someone else's dream. That was Thursday. By Saturday, we'd met 3 more times. By the next week, it wasn't just coffee. It was dinner. Walks around Parque Lleras. She showed me the real Medellin, not the tourist stuff. Little restaurants in Laurel, street food in Envigado. She never asked for anything. Never hinted. Never played the game I'd been warned about. One night, maybe 3 weeks in, we're having dinner at this Colombian place she loved. La Provincia. She ordered bandeja paisa. I ordered whatever she told me to order. Can I ask you something? Sure. Why Medellin, really? I thought about lying, about saying the weather, or the cost of living, or the adventure. I needed to feel something again. Back home, I was just going through the motions. Work, gym, sleep. Repeat. My marriage ended and I didn't even care. That scared me. I wanted to care about something. She reached across the table, took my hand. I think you're brave. No one had called me brave in years, maybe ever. That night we went back to my place. I won't give you the details, but it felt real. She felt real. The next morning she was still there, making coffee in my kitchen, wearing my shirt, looking like she belonged there. I could get used to this, she said. So could I. That should have been red flag number 2. How fast it felt right. How easy it was. But I was 44 and divorced and lonely as hell. Easy felt like exactly what I needed. We fell into a routine. She'd stay over 3-4 nights a week. We'd hit Pergamino in the mornings. She'd go to work. I'd actually work. We'd meet for dinner. 1 month in, she introduced me to her mum. Small apartment in Santo Domingo. Her mum made arepas, showed me photos of Paula as a kid. Graduation photos, family photos. It felt legitimate. It felt like building something. I was building something, all right. Just not what I thought. The arse came 6 weeks in. We're lying in bed. Sunday morning, rain hammering the windows. She's quiet. Too quiet. What's wrong? She didn't answer right away. Just stared at the ceiling. I found a location. For what? My boutique. There's a space in Lorella. Perfect size. Ground floor. Good foot traffic. The owner wants to rent it. That's amazing. I can't afford it. She rolled over. Looked at me. I'm so close, Scott. I've been saving for 3 years. I have the business plan. I have suppliers lined up in Bogota. I know what sells here. I just need the inventory. The first order. After that, it pays for itself. There it was. The hook. I should have seen it coming. Should have felt it. But I didn't. I just saw the woman I was falling for, finally getting her shot. How much do you need? 15 million pesos. I did the math in my head. About $3,800. That's it? She laughed. Not the response she expected. Scott, that's 3 months of my salary. That's everything I've saved plus what I still need. I can do that. She sat up, looked at me like I'd just said something in a language she didn't understand. What? I can help you. I want to help you. No, I wasn't asking. I was just telling you why I'm stressed. That's what sold me. Right there. She wasn't asking. Wasn't playing the game. Just sharing her life with me. Paula, let me do this. You've got the plan. You've got the work ethic. You just need the capital. That's what I have. Let me invest in you. She cried. Actually cried. Held my face and kissed me and told me I was amazing. She wanted to show me everything first. The location, the suppliers, prove it was real. Tuesday we went to Laureles. The shop was on Carrera 70. Small space. Maybe 400 square feet. Empty, clean, glass front. Good visibility. The owner met us there. Older guy. Carlos showed us around. Pointed out the electrical. The bathroom. The storage in back. 3 million pesos a month, he said. First and last month up front. Paula translated, even though I understood most of it. She asked about the lease terms. Professional. Like she'd done this before. Carlos handed her a card. Told her to call when she was ready. We left. Walked down to Parque de Laureles. What do you think? She asked. I think it's perfect. The rent is more than I thought. That's another 6 million pesos I need just to start. I did the math again. $1,500. So we're at 5,000 total. Scott, no, this is too much. It's an investment in us, in your future, our future. That's what I said. Our future. She showed me the supplier contacts next day. WhatsApp messages with a guy in Bogota. Photos of clothing racks, dresses, blouses, jeans, prices per unit. I can get the first order for 12 million pesos. That's enough inventory to open. After that, the profit pays for restocking. We were up to about $9,000 now. Still felt manageable. What about displays, register, bags? I have some of that already, been collecting things. But yes, maybe another 3 million for what's missing. 3,200. Total investment now at about $12,000. Let's call it 15,000. Give you some cushion. Scott, I'm serious. This is happening. You're doing this. She kissed me right there in the coffee shop. People stared. I didn't care. Friday I transferred $6,000 to her account. 15 million pesos. First and last month rent plus a chunk of the inventory. She sent me a photo an hour later. Her at the shop, keys in her hand, smiling. We did it. We, like it was ours. Like we built it together. I transferred another 6,000 the next week. Inventory deposit. She sent photos of the supplier warehouse in Bogota. Racks of clothes. Her signing papers. Third week I sent 3,000 more. Displays. Register. Signage. Build out costs. We were at 15,000. She said we were on track for opening in 3 weeks. I started telling people. Other expats at Pergamino. Guys I'd met at the gym. My buddy Dave back in Seattle. Found a good one, man. She's opening a boutique. I'm helping her. Dave was quiet on the call. You sure about this? Yeah, why? Just, Colombia. Be careful. I laughed it off. Told him he watched too many documentaries. Week 4, she said the supplier needed more money up front. Their terms changed. Another 4 million pesos, $1,000. Still reasonable. Sent it. Week 5, the build-out was behind. Needed an electrician. Another 3 million. 750. Week 6, inventory got delayed in Bogota. Transportation costs were higher than expected. 5 million pesos, 1,250. We were at 18 grand now, more than I'd planned. But we were close. She showed me photos, the shop was coming together. Racks installed, mirror on the wall, it looked real. 2 more weeks, she said. I promise. Week 7, she went quiet. Not completely. She still texted, still sent photos, but the energy changed. She was stressed, busy, couldn't meet as often. The shop is taking all my time, Papi, I'm so sorry. I understood. Launching a business is hell. I'd done it before. Week 8, she needed help with permits, city licensing. Another 2 million pesos. 500. Week 9, the landlord wanted repairs done before opening. Building code stuff. 6 million pesos. 1,500. 20,000 total now. Still texting. Still sending updates. But I hadn't seen her in person in 12 days. When can I come by the shop? Soon, it's not ready yet. I want it perfect for you. Week 10, the supplier said they sent the wrong sizes. Needed to reorder. 8 million pesos, 2,000. 22,000. I called her. She didn't answer. Texted back an hour later. So sorry. At the shop. Everything is crazy right now. I showed up at the shop that night. Unannounced. Lights were off. Door was locked. I looked through the window. Empty. Not like under construction empty. Like nothing was ever there empty. No racks, no mirror, no register. Just a bare room with concrete floors. I stood there for 10 minutes, just staring. Called her, straight to voicemail. Texted. No response. Went to her apartment. The one I'd only been to twice. She always wanted to stay at mine. Knocked. A different woman answered. Older. Confused. Paula? No Paula here. She lives here. 3B. I live here 6 years. I pulled up a photo on my phone. Showed her. You know her? She looked closer. Shook her head. Never seen her. I went back to my apartment. Checked my bank account. $22,000. Gone. Sent in 10 transfers over 10 weeks. I pulled up her WhatsApp. Last seen 3 days ago. Profile photo was gone. I called Carlos, the landlord. The shop on Carrera 70. The woman who was renting it. Paula. What woman? That space has been empty 4 months. I'm still looking for a tenant. But we met you there. You showed us the space. I show lots of people, but no one has rented it. I described Paula. He didn't remember her. I sat on my couch for an hour, maybe 2, just sat there. She'd played me perfectly. The coffee shop, the mom, the business plan, the shop, the photos, every single piece. And I'd handed her $22,000 like an absolute moron. My phone buzzed. Text from her. I'm so sorry, Scott. Something happened. I need to explain. I stared at that message. 3 dots appeared. Disappeared. Appeared again. Can we talk? I should have blocked her right there. Should have gone to the police. Should have done anything except what I actually did. I called her. She answered on the first ring. Crying. Actually sobbing. Scott, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Where are you? I can't tell you. It's not safe. Not safe. That's what she said. What the hell is going on, Paula? I messed up. I trusted the wrong person, the supplier. He took everything. The money, the inventory. All of it. My brain was trying to catch up, trying to make her story fit what I'd just seen. The shop is empty. I know. The landlord. Carlos, he lied to me. Said the build-out was included. Then he kept asking for more money. I paid him. Then he kicked me out. Said the lease wasn't valid. I don't know what to do. She was good. So good. Even knowing it was bullshit, part of me wanted to believe her. I went to your apartment. You don't live there. Silence. Long silence. I couldn't tell you. I don't really live there. I live with my mum. I was ashamed. You have this nice place. I didn't want you to see where I really come from. What's the address? I'll come there right now. No, you can't. My mum. She doesn't know about the money, about the business failing. She'll be so disappointed. Every answer created more questions. Every question got another answer. The story kept shifting. Kept adapting. I need to see you. In person. I can't right now. I'm trying to fix this, the supplier. I found him. He has the money. I just need to pay his partner off. Then I get everything back. And there it was. The next ask. How much? Scott, no, I can't ask you for more. How much, Paula? 4 million pesos, that's what his partner wants. Then I get the 12 million back. I can restart everything. $1,000 to get back 3,000. Made sense. If any of it was real, it wasn't real. I knew it wasn't real, but I sent it anyway. You want to know why? Because admitting I'd been scammed meant admitting I'd been stupid. Admitting $22,000 was gone forever. Admitting the woman I'd fallen for didn't exist. Sending another 1,000 meant maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was all real. Maybe I could still be the hero. She sent a photo 2 days later. Her with some guy. Caption said, "Got the money back." Didn't look like a supplier. Looked like another gringo. But I ignored that. When can I see you? Soon, I promise. I'm restarting everything. Talking to new suppliers. Week 11. She needed money for a lawyer. The landlord situation. 8 million pesos. 2,000. I sent it. 25,000 total. Week 12. Her mum got sick. Hospital bills. 5 million pesos. 1,250. Week 13. The lawyer needed more. Court fees. Another 4 million. 1,000. We were at 27,250. I'd stopped working, stopped going to Pergamino, just sat in my apartment, waiting for updates that made less and less sense. My buddy Dave called. You still sending her money? It's complicated. Scott, listen to me. You're being scammed. This is textbook. Cut your losses. Block her. Come home. I can't just walk away from $27,000. That's what she's counting on. Sunk cost fallacy. The more you send, the harder it is to stop. I hung up on him. Week 14. Paula said everything was finally sorted. New shop. New supplier. She just needed to secure the inventory. Final push. 10 million pesos, 2,500. I had 3,200 left in my savings. The rest was already in Colombia. Already gone. This is it? I asked. This is it. I promise after this we're done. The shop opens. You'll see. I sent 2,500. Left myself 700 for rent and food. 29,750 total. 3 days later, she needed emergency money. Sister got arrested. Bail. 8 million pesos. 2,000. I didn't have it. Told her that. Can you borrow it? Please, Scott. My sister. She's only 19. I put it on my credit card. Cash advance. Sent her 2,000. 31,750. Week 15. Her mum's surgery. 12 million pesos. 3,000. Credit card again. 34,750. Week 16. She said the shop was opening. Finally. But she needed money for the opening event. Marketing, social media ads. 6 million pesos. 1,500. Credit card. 36,250. Final week. Shop got robbed before opening. Insurance didn't cover it. Needed security system. 7 million pesos. 1,750. Credit card maxed out now. 38,000 total. Then nothing. No texts, no calls. WhatsApp account deleted. Phone number disconnected. I went back to Laureles. The shop was still empty. For rent sign in the window. Different landlord's number. I called it. Asked about Paola. Who? I showed him photos on my phone. Never seen her. This space has been vacant 8 months. I walked to Santo Domingo, to the address where I'd met her mum. Different family lived there. Had lived there for 2 years. I asked neighbours. Showed photos, nobody knew her. The coffee shop? Pergamino. I asked the staff. Her? Yeah, she comes in sometimes. Talks to foreign guys. Usually older. Always working on a laptop. What's her name? The barista shrugged. I don't know. She uses different names. I sat at our table. The corner spot. Window view. Where it all started. Ordered a tinto. Same thing she'd ordered that first day. It tasted like nothing. I'd sent a woman I'd known for 4 months. $38,000. Never been to her real home. Never met her real family. Never saw an actual business license, supplier contract, or lease agreement. I'd handed a stranger my life savings because she made me feel like I mattered. That's the thing about being lonely. You'll believe anything if it makes you feel less alone. I flew home 3 weeks later. Broke. Ashamed. Couldn't tell my family what happened. Told them the startup I'd invested in fell through. Close enough to the truth. Took me 14 months to pay off the credit cards. I still think about her sometimes. Wonder if Paola was even her real name. Wonder how many of us there are. Guys sitting in Medellin, coffee shops thinking we'd found something real. Wonder if she ever thinks about me. Probably not. I was just a number. 38,000. Good month for her. That's my story. I hope it saves someone else from the same mistake. Thanks, Scott, for sharing that. This is my Colombia Stories. Catch you on the next one.